everyone. Before we meet on Saturday, so we will read news waiting from Pim. Then today I would like to practice reading the news. So I search and pick this one. A woman was attacked and killed by her French bulldog mix by Francesca Giuliani Hoffman, CNN, updated 8:44 a.m. Eastern, Sunday, May 24th, 2020. This is a picture of Lisa Uso. CNN. Lisa Uso's love of animals was profound. On her birthdays, she encouraged family and friends to donate to fundraisers benefiting the ASPCA and other animal rescue groups. She was an amazing soul, says Jayne Petty, a friend of 25 years. She put her animals above everyone and called them her four-legged children. That's why it's so difficult for them to grasp how Uso lost her life, mauled to death by her pet French bulldog mix in her home. Uso, 22, was found unresponsive on the back patio of her home in Fox Lake, 55 miles northwest of Chicago, on May 9th. She had multiple dog bites and scratches all over her body, mostly on her legs, torso, and arms. Lake Country Coroner Dr. Howard Cooper told CNN. Clearly, she died from the wounds she received from the dog. There's no question about that. A final autopsy report is still pending. The dogs that share her home also own 3 male dogs. Brew, a 2-year-old French bulldog mix weighing 55 pounds. Rocco, a smaller 2-year-old French bulldog weighing 36 pounds. And Spike, a 25-pound, 15-year-old collie mix. They were found in healthy condition. There was no indication to think that this home was anything other than a typical pet-friendly home, said Robin Van Sickle, program manager at the Lake Country Animal Care and Control Center. Rocco and Spike will be rehomed, while Boo was humanly euthanized on May 19th. Past incidents with Boo. Boo was known to the local police department and Animal Care and Control Center after 2 recent incidents. Boo bit Uso's boyfriend in her home on April 13, causing him to seek out medical attention, said Lake Country Police CMDR Don Dursley. At the time, Boo was put in an at-home quarantine to observe for rabies. Since the dog bit Uso's boyfriend again on April 21st, within the home quarantine period, the dog was put in hospital confinement at the Animal Care and Control Center for 10 days. During the hospital confinement, Boo didn't show signs of aggressions or behaviors that would be cause for concern, Van Sickle said. Because the 2 beating incidents happened in the home, there was no concern of public safety, so the center had no reason to hold Boo, she added. At the end of the quarantine period on April 30th, Uso took the dog back home. Boo weighed 55 pounds. A lot of people are thinking that this was a very small dog, and people don't understand. This dog weighed 55 pounds, Cooper, the coroner, said. It's still a substantial sized dog. Initial news of a death caused by a French bulldog surprised the staff at the Animal Control Center, Van Sickle said. When this first came out, we were like, no, that's not possible. There's no way a French bulldog killed its owner. She probably died of natural causes and it tried to revive her. stimulate her to wake up. As a professional agency that experience very weird situations, we have the same reaction and responses as everybody else did. When Sicko said, and this is a picture of the dog. Two of Lisa Uso's dogs, Blue, Leaf, and Rocco, are pictured. Breed is not a risk factor in dog bite incidents. Although initially dubbed a French bulldog, the Lake Country Animal Care and Control Center later updated Bruce's breed description to a French bulldog mix, considering the dog's size. According to American Kennel Club, French bulldogs typically weigh less than 28 pounds. Wensinger cautioned against labeling specific breeds as aggressive. At the end of it was this individual dog or dogs that caused this unfortunate scenario, Wensinger said. Sometimes you get a bad apple just like you do with people. To this point, the National Canine Research Council told CNN that breed is not a risk factor when it comes to dog bite incidents, and that breed identification is profoundly unreliable unless documented with pedigree, certification, or DNA analysis. The end.